And M.Reck, what's good, man?
Salute JT. I'm so good.
Salute,
Good.
bro.
Good.
Salute. So, we're live. Reck's back. Jasper's in the background if you see him. And then, so you didn't get a chance to listen to More Life yet?
Nah, I didn't.
Okay.
I didn't.
So we can't discuss that today, but we'll do it tomorrow because I'm sure you'll look into More Life.
Yeah,
But
I'm gonna just cop it.
what we can talk about, well, you can listen to it for free on Spotify.
Okay.
So what we can talk about is we talk about that Rick Ross.
Yes, sir.
Now that Rick Ross, he was criticizing Birdman, right?
Mm-hmm.
So is he just as guilty as Birdman for his own things? And what about the person he's defending, DJ Khaled, right?
Mm-hmm.
DJ Khaled's holding Ace Hood's career up, and Ace Hood's dropped, 4 or 5 albums over there. He requested a release, but Khaled said no. He wants $1 million to release Ace Hood, right? But on the album, Rick Ross is talking about, oh, Birdman left my man in the hole. He came to Miami. He owes people from my city, you know? We welcomed him into Miami, but Khaled's in the red because of fucking with Birdman, and he was in pain from that, right? Now, but they said that's why Khaled's blessed now. Now, okay, Khaled, I can understand before his success on Snapchat with Major Key and everything after that, right? I could understand him just doing business with Ace Hood, but when the universe blesses you and you're in a better position, right? Khaled's in the best position he's ever been in his life. He's doing TurboTax commercials. He's doing almond milk commercials. He's doing all kinds of stuff, man. He's got to deal with Apple Music. He's super blessed. He deserves it. He works hard.
He's on tour with Beyonce.
On tour with Beyonce. And the guy works hard. He deserves it.
Nah, he works hard. Salute to Khaled.
So we're not downgrading Khaled here. I salute Khaled. But when you're getting blessed like that, sometimes you got to look at like, okay, Ace, it didn't work out. Maybe I'm still in the red with Ace Hood, right? Maybe... but it's not his fault. The people just didn't catch on to him like that, They didn't, so just let him go. Let him do him. If he wants to go do him, let him go.
I agree with you.
Yeah, just let him go. Because like, obviously there's a problem there. Ace Hood wasn't on his last album, and, he's not required to put Ace Hood on his album. That's not my point. My point is... Just let him go do his thing.
Let him be free.
Yeah, let him be free. If he wants to be free, let him be free. And Vado too. What about Vado?
I think Vado, to me, he didn't utilize the We the Best machine.
He didn't. Not at all.
Like somebody who's hungry. Somebody who's hungry would have used that to the best of their ability to get to the next level.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Vado, in my opinion, super nice, but super lazy at the same time.
There you go.
He's super lazy. But I'm a fan of Vado's music, man.
To me, the Vado I like, when him and Cam did them mixtapes.
Yeah.
He was hungry. He was a problem.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I thought, maybe Khaled probably thought he was getting that Vado. The Vado that was going back and forth with Cameron on the mixtapes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well,
so that's why. Because remember, in the beginning, Khaled was promoting the shit out of Vado.
Oh, yeah. And Khaled is one of the best promoters in the game. And let's make it clear here. We wouldn't even know who Ace Hood was if it wasn't for DJ Khaled. He used all his... I'm not trying to, like, throw Khaled away, He tried his best with Ace Hood. He put Boosie, Akon, T-Pain. T-Pain was on his first single. Came in the game strong.
Not only the features, Ace Hood's been signed to Def Jam and Cash Money, right? Or was it just Def Jam?
Def Jam and Cash Money. You're exactly right.
Def Jam and Cash Money.
So, he blessed him.
He put him with the best machines, the best features. Yeah. You gotta think, Ace Hood was fucking with Future when Future was Future.
We woke up in a new Bugatti.
What more can you ask for?
What more could you ask for? You know, it's just that.
And that's T-Pain Bugatti. Wasn't that T-Pain Bugatti? He used? Yeah, T-Pain said it.
He said that was his Bugatti.
Mm-hmm.
Even if it was, yeah, cool. Yeah.
Yeah, but it goes to show you Khaled could put them favors in.
No, Khaled makes it happen.
Down to the features, down to the video props, down to the machines.
Yeah. While we're talking about this, Rec, I don't even want to forget anything.
Okay.
Go to Rec's channel after this, M.Reck TV. We just dropped that Papoose video.
It's caught up.
It's not the full video. It's a half of it. We're dropping the full video later this week. Yep. Probably another one as a bonus. So make sure you check Caught Up, M.Reck and Papoose. We got them drone shots. This is one of the movie ones we did. We did a couple really nice ones and a couple quick joints. So this is one of the bigger ones we worked a little more on.
Definitely. Jordan Tower, you definitely got busy on this. It was a great look. And mind you, JT did this on his own, like in terms of getting them performance shots and the edit, he caught it. You know what I'm saying? You was on your shit with this. Salute.
Yeah, we're a good team when we do video stuff. Yeah, we're a good team. You know, it takes two people with good chemistry to make a great video, honestly.
Yes, sir.
He knows how to move. And he started to learn me as the days went on. And that's what it takes. If someone can get each other's vibe, catch a vibe, it's unstoppable.
Oh, this is what I'm saying.
Yeah. I guess Shorty Lo's album dropped early. It was supposed to drop on Thursday, right?
It came out?
Yeah, I guess they dropped it early. I guess it leaked. So go check out the Shorty Lo Rico album. I haven't even checked it out yet, but
go check that Shorty Lo album out, man.
I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, support it. I don't know what it's like yet, but I submitted some videos.
I'm gonna have to cop it just cause, you know.
Yeah, I'm gonna cop it just cause too. R.I.P. Shorty Lo, man. But anyways, let's get back to the topic at hand. So we got Rick Ross. He's criticizing Birdman, right? Birdman, he's holding Wayne back, right? He's not paying Wayne properly, right? But Rick Ross at one point, he has triple C's. I don't know. Neither me or Rec knows the real inner workings of what happened with Torch. He definitely still supports gunplay.
Yeah.
He definitely still supports gunplay. But Torch, what's the other guy with the gold teeth that was in triple C's? I forget his name. No, not Pill. No, the other guy. Fuck, man. I worked with him before, too. He's in it. But anyways, Rick Ross switched up.
What about Stally? Don't he got Stally?
He got Stally. He got that other kid from Chicago. From Cincinnati or whatever his name is.
Yeah, something.
Rocky something. Then he got Tracy T.
Then he got the
Fat Boy Trell.
Yeah, Fat Trell.
Now, when Young Breed, Young Breed, Luma the Great.
Young Breed.
Thank you, Luma the Great. So he tried it with triple C's. It didn't quite work. And then he reworked the label and
went from triple C's to MMG.
Triple C's to MMG. And then he took artists that were already working, like a Meek Mill was already working in Philly.
And Wale.
Wale was definitely already out here. He had already been on tour with Lady Gaga. He was working.
Wale was already signed to Interscope. And he was signed to Rock Nation Management. He was like one of the first artists signed to Rock Nation Management.
Now,
back then.
I think, Rick Ross does, I've seen him do good solid things, so I'm not going to throw him away at all because, sometimes if he's just fucking with you, Rec, like if he met you, Rec, and he was just fucking with your vibe, he might just give you a free verse. He ain't going to charge you.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
He's cool. He's cool like that. I think he tries his best. I'm not going to throw Ross away, but I think Ross should have also called out Khaled a little bit, or at least have that conversation with him like, yo, Ace Hood's a good dude, bro. Just let him go. Let him do his own thing. Had that convo with him. I ain't trying to get in all your business, bro. Mm-hmm. But maybe you should let that man just go. Because I never seen Rick Ross hold anybody back. I'm going to be honest with you. I know Mass Pike Miles was able to break free. You had Torch was able to break free. Young Breed. All these guys were able to go off and do their own thing.
Even
Pill. He didn't hold them to, yo, I co-signed you and da.
And Pill wound up dissing him, right? Didn't he put out like a diss
That was
record?
corny. Yeah, that was corny to me. Because, he tried to bring you in the fold. Some funny shit happened. And, that was kind of whack. But Stally keeps it 100 with him. And, he's just giving these guys a shot. He fucks with Style. I like Rick Ross. I'm going to be honest with you. I fuck with Rick Ross vibe. I do. And I fuck with his vibe. I just don't. Khaled, I wish he would let Ace Hood go. I'm happy for Khaled. He works so hard.
Yeah, definitely. Salute to
He
Khaled.
deserves all of his success right now. I just hope he frees.
Salute to Rick Ross. He just put out a dope album.
Amazing album. Salute to Rick Ross, rather you than me.
I didn't even get through the whole thing, but sonically and the way Ross is rapping and the way it feels, he is pushing the culture. Shouts to Rick Ross for keeping the hip hop culture alive, and sonically, his fucking album sounds incredible. Like that shit, that fucking bass got thunder. Like I'm riding in the car and I don't even got the shit all the way up, and the shit is knocking.
Nah, it's hard. It's hard.
That's like the engineers.
Yeah.
Holla at me, man.
He keeps them all in house. That's gonna be hard to get. He keeps them in house in his crib.
Well, I'm gonna have to get up a Rick Ross.
You might have to go
Rick
sign.
Ross, I need those engineers.
Did you see that tweet? Yeah, some kid tweeted Rick Ross today, and he said, "Yo, that new album's so fire. I might have to sign all my publishing over to Rick Ross." And Rick Ross said, "Nah, I ain't Birdman over here, homie. You can keep that publishing."
Yeah, he said, this ain't Cash Money over here. You keep your pub.
Woo!
Let's
just call it for what it is,
Rick
Rick.
Ross, man, because like I said, when the music is dope, I salute. And he's preserving the culture.
Oh yeah.
Because the culture's going to shit with this whack ass music.
Yeah.
And for what I see right now, all them so-called artists that got all these wild views and doing all this whack music, that shit is almost out of here. You don't even hear about these artists no more.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's a passing fade. And that real shit is coming back.
Rick Ross has done a lot of albums and mixtapes. He's put a lot of work in.
You gotta love this shit.
Let's also let's move to the next part.
Okay.
We got Chance the Rapper. Is he really independent?
That's a great question.
Yeah,
great question.
Because Rec, me and you have seen this okey doke many times where you think damn, stream health just went way down. That was weird. That's never really happened. Anyways, we'll just keep going, Rec. It'll fix itself. So, Chance the Rapper, right? Is he signed? I think he's definitely signed to Apple Music, okay? He admitted that Apple Music paid him $500,000 or something for
the exclusivity. Exclusivity.
Yeah, exclusivity.
However you say that word, right?
Exclusivity. It's one of the tongue twister, but yeah, exclusivity of having coloring book on Apple. So I'm thinking this guy has been signed, and I think he has an investor. Because it doesn't matter if you're into the machine. You can buy these parts the machine has. You can buy a good publicist. You can buy a good marketing team. You can buy a good distribution team, right? Okay? And you don't really need that crazy distribution now because you got digital, As long as people can get you digitally, you're okay, right? So I think he has a huge money machine behind him, and they're making it seem independent because it sounds cool. Independent is cool now. Remember when it used to not be cool, Rec? Now it's cool. Okay? Yeah. So Trinidad James, you all thought he was independent when he came out with Gold on My Mouth. He had been signed to Def Jam for a year.
Yep.
They just made it seem like you organically found him.
Trinidad James.
But they pumped marketing dollars into that video, so it showed up recommended. You saw it. You thought you discovered it, but you really didn't. Okay? Who else is like that?
Fetty Wap.
I think, Fetty Wap, they never really Did they say he was independent?
Been behind him the whole time.
Oh, yeah. Okay, you're right. They found him, and then they shot that video. They put it out, put marketing dollars behind it, and it blew up. Same with...
But let's say this, because Fetty Wap did his first interview with Forbes DVD.
Okay.
And he was doing his independent campaign. Let's say it like that. I don't want to put too many things on blast. He had his own little independent campaign going on when he came and hollered at us for an interview. You know what I'm saying? He,
that's dope.
I guess had his own independent investors.
Yeah.
At that time.
So what do you think? Do you think that Apple Music is making a move, and they're going to become a label in a sense where they're getting exclusivity? Like Drake's up 8 albums, done, right? He's done with Cash Money.
Of course.
So he already has his deal with Apple Music in place. And this is a playlist that he dropped. It's not even really an album. It's just random tracks he threw together.
Oh, wow.
I think it's... No. That's a good thing. He called it a playlist. He didn't call it an album. He never called it an album. He said it's a playlist, right? And I think he's just figuring out where he wants to take his music after 8 albums. Like, okay, I've done 7 solid albums. Now where do I go from here? How do I do 8 more? Because most people don't get to this point.
Facts.
And this quick.
And mind you, he's had 8 albums and on fire. Like,
yeah. Peaking at 8 albums.
Yo, he can do another 5 albums and still outsell.
Easily.
Yeah.
He already did 600,000 within a few days just now.
Yo, that boy is blessed, and
yeah.
Let's keep it real. A lot of things are in line for him, and plus he worked for it. But
yeah. But we're not all over the place. This all goes back to Chance the Rapper. So we tie this back into Chance the Rapper because Drake's next deal is exclusively with Apple now. He's not with Cash Money now. So it moves over to Apple. I think Chance the Rapper is exclusively to Apple too now because, come on, it was too crazy a success, man. It was just, things don't happen organically like that without some type of machine behind you. I'm not being cynical. I'm not being negative here. Just if you're in the game, you know that a lot of money was pumped behind Chance the Rapper, and they're rooting for him to be the new guy. SNL appearances? SNL appearances. Come on.
Exactly.
That costs money, guys. That's not free.
Exactly.
They don't just say, yo, I like you, bro. Come on SNL. You get paid. You pay to be on SNL.
Yeah, that's all through publicists.
Yeah, it's
relationships.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people don't understand how this business works, man. Like,
but still salute to him because he is good.
Salute to Chance the Rapper.
Yeah, salute to Chance the Rapper. I don't want to take anything away from his art.
You got to figure it out. A lot of times you got the right team in place, you got the right investors in place, you have the relationships, and you got the machines. You got to figure it out.
He's playing the game how the game was laid out.
Yeah.
And that's all you can do. If you want to win out here, you got to look at the game and how it is, right? And you got to play the game, okay? When you go against the game, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, right? But if you play the game and give them what they want, it should all fall in place. Like, okay, like say you want to get an apartment. What they want pay stubs, they want a recommendation from your job, and a recommendation from your last landlord. As long as you can provide all that, you're in. So you just got to check off the 3 boxes, okay? So it's just checking out. That's life. You just check the boxes off. You give them what they want. Taxes. They want to know what was reported. They want their percentage of that. Then you don't have any problems. It's just how it is, man. You got to check the boxes out here.
Yep.
So 21 Savage. And this also ties back into Chance the Rapper, right? I believe he's been signed to Epic the whole time, and they wanted to make it seem like you organically found this guy because all of a sudden he signs a deal with Epic. Epic's not the best place for someone to 21 Savage's status, doing 20 million views per video, going platinum independent. Why would you do a deal with Epic? Why wouldn't you just do a deal with Apple Music and just be indie and get 70%? Why would you go through a machine when obviously you don't need a machine? It's just plain simple, guys. You got it. So definitely Chance the Rapper has had a deal the whole time. So I'm just saying don't be fooled into thinking that, wow, he was independent, that there is a machine behind him, and that's fine. And there ain't. That's what. Do you think that someone made a good point the other day? He said, do you think Chance is really out here turning down $10 million deals with labels? He can't sign a $10 million deal because he already has a deal. Look at that, guys. $10 million deals on the table. Nobody's getting $10 million deals out here. Nobody. Unless you got a label of artists at this point, right? Chance the Rapper turning down $10 million deals. He already has a deal. He can't sign a deal. So that's just my point. But salute to him for winning out here because he's killing it. And
Chance the Rapper, you winning.
I want to salute to him for giving back and actually trying to make a difference, putting his money where his mouth is, okay? And giving money back to the Chicago school systems. He donated $1 million and $10,000 to certain schools to help improve the system because he couldn't get them to allocate tax dollars to the school system, so he put his own money up.
Oh wow!
You can only respect that.
Yeah.
Even if he raised the money, he still tried to make a difference. You got all these guys in Chicago that are trying to make a difference, but they're not. They talk about it. They're not doing. Actions speak louder than the words. Chance the Rapper wrote that check, blew that check up, and brought it to the school and delivered the check.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I respect it.
Definitely, man.
So I mean, that's where we sum that up. What do you think? What else you got going on out here, Reck?
There ain't much going on out here, truthfully. Like, even over the weekend. And Drake dropped, Ross dropped.
Lil Yachty got into a fight over the weekend.
Oh, yeah, on stage.
That was one fight. Then he got into a fight with Thousand. I see people criticize me for not knowing this kid's name, but he's like a new rapper from Atlanta. Thousands Foss or something. You guys are going to be like, I love it when you can't pronounce. If you're going to have a fucking crazy name like that and I can't pronounce it, that doesn't mean I don't understand hip hop. It means like, get a new name. Because I can't fucking. But anyways, he got into a fight with a rap.
Let's talk about the shit on stage. That was crazy.
Yeah, it's like, Lil Yachty, I don't know you for being like that.
And he was like, yo, lack energy. He was talking to the crowd. Little Yachty.
Yeah.
And then the crowd like said something about what they said to him.
They said someone yelled like "shut up" or something because he said, "I'm not feeling the energy. The energy's off."
Yeah.
But not everyone's gonna. It must have been one of those like.
I think they was like because. You know, they said something about because your energy is off.
Yeah, because it's like it's South by Southwest, so they're not there just to see you. It's a mixed crowd. It's not just a Lil Yachty
that crowd is there. Let me tell you something. It's rappers performing for rappers.
Yes. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a tougher crowd. It's a tougher crowd.
Yo, I would say it's 10%. You know, out of 90%, out of 100%, it's 10% fans there. And 90% is rappers.
Yeah.
And you know how that's going to go. Rappers watching you perform.
Yeah.
They watching you with that hate.
Yeah, you're right.
Because Lil Yachty is who he is. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not, I'm not into that or whatever, but he's moving out here. You understand what I'm saying? And he got his fans.
Oh, but he got a new song out that's kind of fire, bro. Like
I want to hear it.
He's trying to step his shit up. Like I heard him on this song with T Grizzly from A to the Atlanta to Detroit. Shit was kind of hard, bro. He went in.
I'm going to check for that.
They go back and forth on the track. It's kind of dope.
I'm going to check for that. But that South by Southwest shit, that shit is rappers performing for rappers, and you know how that should be.
Mm-hmm.
Rappers. Is going. They got their haters. They got that.
Yeah.
They hate antennas up.
Yeah.
Off the rip.
Of course, so
Off the rip.
I was kind of shocked to see Little Yachty kind of like,
I'm better than garbage. I'm better than him. Yo, my man nicer than him. You know how that shit goes. Like, that's what happened to the culture too, because it's like it's almost like no more fans is left in this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, you're right. Yeah, it's crazy out here. And then
yeah.
but Little Yachty he had a fight with that rapper Thousand Foss or whatever his name is, because I guess it was a disagreement, like over that guy was trying to say what up to him, and somebody took his chain or something, and Little Yachty had like 10 dudes around him, and they weren't letting them touch Little Yachty. Kids, I don't know, some weirdo shit. I reported on my channel, but and then let's talk about this. This was funny. So the DJ K-Slay and Whack 100, that was fucking hilarious, bro.
Yeah.
That was so. I know they're friends. Okay, I know Whack 100.
Yeah. Nah, that was a
friend fight.
Yeah, I don't.
That was two friends fighting, but it was funny because it was all on camera, and K-Slay kept grabbing the mic like, "Get out of here!" He kept taking the mic away from Whack 100. He said, "Yo, you tripping?" And then Whack 100 Safari was on, and they were having the debate with the Sheether, and Whack 100 was chiming in with non-facts, kind of like, well, Mattel suing Remy, and that was just like an internet fake story.
Yeah.
And he was going back. He was just trying to defend Nicki. He was on some, and then K-Slay looked at him at one point after like 5 minutes. He was, "Yo, take your cape off, my dude."
Yeah, I seen that.
And then
take your cape off.
And then he took the mic away from Whack 100, and then you saw K-Slay come off like, "Come on, get over here," and he stop it, man. And then Whack 100 said, "Yo, fuck him," talking about Safari. Fuck that dude. I don't give a fuck about him.
Sitting there the whole time, not even saying nothing.
Safari was like, "Yo, this is like spooky right now." Like,
yo, that's crazy how his career is resulted to use Nicki Minaj backup dancer.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah, and that's crazy. It's crazy because if you allow yourself to be put in that position, women will walk over you. That's why you always have to be an alpha male.
See,
always.
Nicki's never going to date an alpha male. Did you see that footage of Nicki in London? This is funny. Okay, so she's in London, and this just shows her personality. Okay, and me and you could both see this because we've both been around her. Okay, so she's walking in London with her big ass fur on. She got all her security around her, and they're actually making it so people in the street can't come near her. She has that many security guards with her, right?
Wow.
So someone's filming her that's with her. She stops. She's like, "Who's that filming me over there?" The camera points over, and it's a guy like a half a mile away, like this with the camera. That guy with the hat. And the security runs after. Like, you're Nicki Minaj, you're going to get filmed. But she didn't want anybody filming her except for her guy.
Wow.
And I was like, this girl's getting spooky out here. Like,
she already long gone.
See, that's where I was hoping she wasn't going to go. I was hoping Nicki, we know she's a diva to a point, right? As a girl should be a little bit. But I didn't think she was going to go the Mariah Carey route. And she's all the way on the Mariah Carey level right now. And I don't like Mariah Carey the way she moves out here. It's spooky. I'll never forget the time I was in studio with Clue, and I was filming Mariah Carey video for Clue's album, right? I was getting footage for it. And she did this weird thing. She was in the studio, and like she says, "Hey Jordan," she said that, "Hey Jordan," like because Clue said, "This is Jordan," right? So he's like, "Hey Jordan." Then she does some weird thing, like only her and Clue understood. And Clue looked at me. He's like, "Yeah, she wants you to leave." And I'm like, "Really?" He's like, "Yeah." And I was like, "All right, cool." And I was out, and I just left because like,
wow.
I was like, "This is spooky." Like, what did they speak like a different language to tell me to leave? Like, Clue just looked at me. I'll never forget it.
Clue was fucking weird anyway,
yeah,
too.
But Clue looked right at me and he said, "Yeah, she wants you to leave." I was like,
Yeah.
okay.
Clue's a fucking,
She could have told
weird
me.
type of dude.
Yo, she told me, can you give me some privacy? I would have gladly left the room. I'm not
Yeah.
a fucking weirdo. I didn't care about being around me and you never cared about being these people.
You already know.
It's just business, you know? It's
You
like,
already
but
know.
I thought that was so funny, man. Like, shit. Then what else? Then I got kicked out of Mariah Carey's party once because I got. Remember that story I told you? It was New Year's Eve, and I was with Mariah Carey, Clue, and D Block performing the New Year's Eve in the middle.
Nah, I don't think you told me that story.
I was in the middle of Times Square. She performed with Jadakiss and all that song they had, and I filmed that. And then we went to some after party. You know, Clue would DJ like 3 or 4 places in one night. Those nights, and I remember Mariah Carey's party. Animal, remember Animal?
Animal.
Scott the Animal, the big dude that was always with.
Oh,
Clue.
yeah.
Yeah, he kept passing. You met Animal with me, yeah. Before. I think you met him on your own too. But anyways,
I know.
Yeah,
him
you knew who he
also.
was. Yeah. So he kept passing me drinks, and I thought it was like vodka mixed, but it was tequila, and I never really fucked with tequila like that, right?
You started early?
No, I blacked out and fell on some people, and then security was like, "Get the fuck out of here!" I woke up to, "Get the fuck out of here!" And Clue was like, "You coming with us?" And I was like, "Nah, homie, I'm going home."
You blacked out while you was filming, or you?
I don't know, bro. I just remember blacking out, and some people were pushing me off of them
Oh
in
shit!
VIP. That was embarrassing.
Damn, that's crazy. You never told me that story.
I got a lot of stupid stories like
That's
that where it's
crazy,
embarrassing. That was embarrassing.
Yo, it's coming up on that time. You want to shot some people?
Of course, yeah. Tiffany Yo, Luma the Great, Little Rocka, She Diaries, 21 Savage, Miley Love.
Love.
You missed a lot. She said, what I missed? Brian Breeze, Ray, Send the News. Man, Mike Powell, All Mine, JT Wasted. Well, I'm not wasted now, but I was wasted that night. Manny Casado, JT can't hang, son. Nah, I can't. Rec knows I drink a little wine or something. It's a wrap for me. He's seen me. Seen it live. Rodney Devine, Righteous One, KTC Throwbacks, David R. Tedeslavsky. I always try to say your name right, bro. Stay strong out there, boy. Little Rocka, Cash Money 6, Sleep Ski, Young Hats, Vision Vibes was good. T-Sax, JT Call 21. We'll do that another day. KTC Throwback, C. Roy, Black SEG,
C. Roy, my God.
Cobb B. Thompson. Oh, Debbie's birthday is today. Happy birthday, Debbie.
Oh, happy
birthday,
Debbie.
Ray Will, KTC Throwbacks, Cash Money, Jose Lamar, Kev, DC All Day, Young Has Vision Vibes, Debbie Thompson, Happy Birthday, Lucci Get Money, Cephas Stafford, $1 Million Baby, Jose Lamar, Lucci Get Money, Miley Love, Prince Holly, Tiffany Yo, Miss Numi Asbury, Safari is... Okay, Dizzo Dixon, Jamal, Tyler Eric, Alexander the Gift, Jose Lamon, let's see, Humble Beast Tezo, ADW757, D Block, Rodney Devine. Oh, Hartford, Connecticut. Rodney Devine said, M.Reck was
Shouts to
good.
Hartford, Connecticut.
Make sure you
and
go
my
check
homie,
M.Reck's new video, too.
Oh, what he said?
All right, I said make sure you go check M.Reck's video.
Oh yeah, check that Caught Up featuring Pat Pools, directed by Jordan Tower on M.Reck TV on YouTube.
C. Roy sent you a
shouts
beat.
to Hartford, Connecticut. Shouts to the homie DB Racks out there and all that. Richie Racks, Young Perk, DJ Raw Heat, all my Hartford people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Shouts to my man Done Right. He out
Snubs.
there in CT.
Marley's World, Dwayne Williams. C. Roy sent you a beat.
Word?
Yep.
Make sure it's Heat.
The Gray
Check
Movement.
that.
The Gray Movement. D Block. KTC Throwbacks.
D Block, what up, homie?
Dwan Williams. Manny Casado. Avery Walton. Avery G the second. Avery G. Alton Moore the second.
Alton Moore, that's my guy.
Looking for the Truth. 21 Savage. JT, your pussy. I called your fucking clown. You couldn't call me. You don't have my number, bro. You gotta have the. I have to call the other person, but we'll gladly call you, 21 Savage. You just gotta send that number. But you can Miley Love, Humble Beast Tezo. Pregmen 47. Pegmen 47. What's good? She Diaries. Dominique Jr. ADW 757. Okay, let me shout out these people and we're good. Daryl McKinney, Jamel Skirt, Maniac 730, Scott Red 220, Hakeem Foster, Shotter Red, Howard Storms, C. Airy, Lips Books, Jason Miller, Miss Big Baby DDs, Reggie, I'm Tone the Guy, Shotter Red 20, Yemi Lopez 845 Live, Doug Rober, G-Mid 845 Live, Yamil Lopez. D Block, JT a work. Please send JT a working number. Exactly. We'll get him on here eventually. Jose Lamar, Blood Nichols, 500 Ebby L. I see you. Okay, guys, we're gonna get out of here.
Yeah,
we shouted out as many people as possible. Marley's diaper, baby Jesus walking around with South by South with a diaper. That's spooky. DC all day.
Crazy.
Tory Washington.
Yo, we getting up out of here, y'all. Double deuces and bubble gooses, man.
Ooh, Ghostini.
Ghostini, man.
Peace out, guys.
I'm out of here. We go.